So these mics are like loud, so there's no need for it to get close to say something or yell. None of that shit.
How long are we gonna do this podcast?
Like for 3 hours.
No way. So what is heavy?
This not gonna.
What's heavy for you? Oh god.
No, ¿cómo se dice? Okay, I would say I have to drink like probably like 7 of those and like 5 beers.
To be heavy?
To like feel fucked up.
Oh yeah, same. No, I'm just kidding.
But you be drinking a lot or not?
No.
Water, huh? She's drinking water right now.
Water.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not even a good combination.
Henny and Coke?
No, Henny, Coke, and your Modelo, like.
That's like to like just chill. This is to like elevate.
To elevate.
That's what he said.
Where are you trying to go?
Everywhere. I'm trying to visit those 100 places that I did last time. Welcome back to another episode of Big Chilling Podcast. Today we have a special guest, Baby G from IG. Yeah.
Hey.
And we got our co-host Ivette Corvette right here. Ivette. Yeah. So how are you doing today? Good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay,
Faded.
How was the drive over here?
There was a little traffic like on the 110, but I was kind of high, so I was just like more paranoid, you know?
Yeah? Like, fuck.
Oh my god.
Like, I got paranoid. I was like, oh my god, you know? Like,
yeah.
All the cars going fast, and then there's some going slow, and I'm like, am I going too slow?
Which lane are you usually on?
Like...
In the middle, or?
Yeah, like in the middle,
yeah.
You know?
You don't usually go to the last one?
Like which last one?
The fast one.
No.
No?
I just try to stay in the... You know, in the middle.
Your little zone.
Yeah.
Hey, how do you drive? Do you drive like this, or do you drive like this? Like an old person.
I think she drives like this.
Yeah?
Like,
with a seat all the way back.
No, I don't have the seat all the way back. I'm short, so I don't reach. You know, if I have my seat back, no, I can't even see. So
yeah.
I have my seat up, but I drive with one hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Left or right?
My left.
The left. Oh, so you'd be like just chilling with this right here.
Well, usually like I have my maps, you know?
Yeah.
I always put my maps.
Even though you know where you're going?
Yes.
I do that shit too.
It makes me feel safe. Like, it makes me feel like I'm going there.
I could
For me, it's like reassurance. Like, it's back up. Like, just in case, okay,
I'm
like,
really headed there.
Yeah. Just to make sure. Hey, where the fuck am I going? Oh, shit.
Yes, exactly.
No, but I've caught myself doing that shit where I know where I'm gonna go and I just put it. Probably I think it's just because of the time too. Like, oh, what's the ETA?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So you just like, oh, I mean, it's already there. Fuck
and
it.
You check like when you could leave. Like, okay.
Yeah, like le piso. Like, do I go faster? Like, do I slow down?
I don't like to drive fast.
You don't like to drive fast. No, that's good. Yeah, Stay safe in the streets out here. Yes. There's a lot of crazy people out here. Especially like right now on the street, people are driving like 60 miles per hour. It's so fucking crazy.
I know, that's like, whoa. There's kids out there.
And that's the reason why I've seen lately where they have put signs about like, oh, you gotta like chill.
I know there's one right here with the lights.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that is because it's dark.
That shit is always telling me slow down though.
It's dark right here.
Yeah.
And because it's your attention.
Yeah.
The lights and stuff.
No, and like the streets are like narrow over there.
Yeah.
But then like right here it's cool. Yeah. Hey Yvette, I was gonna ask you something too.
What's my question?
She's like, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. So you were telling me that you were training, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel? How you been feeling like with your new training?
Like, you talking about like my job?
Yeah.
I honestly love it.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, you're probably gonna hate me.
Yeah.
Because I am a big believer. Like, I could do anything I put my mind into it. So it's like, I was like, you know what? Like, I started thinking, like, I was like, you know what? I feel like I'm meant to be something in authority.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like thinking about these like past couple of days, like after training, I was like, you know what? I should become LAPD, low key. Like, I feel like I could do it. I could do it. I could fucking do it.
No more tickets.
I could do
you know
it.
What?
Like,
honestly, I don't feel that way though. Like, even though like my situation and everything, like I don't feel that way. Like, you know, like at all.
Like, what do you mean?
I don't hate the authority. Like, I don't feel no type of way.
Because like I don't want to get.
I was like when I was younger, I applied to be sheriff. But then I was like, oh my god, no.
Or like a correctional officer type of thing. Like, I don't want to get too much into my job and stuff, but it's like people like, well, when I'm during my training and like I've seen stuff that happens, like we're not real like, you know, like cops like that, but it's just like, I'm like, damn, like there's a lot of crazy people out there. Like they, you know, it's like obviously like there's people that don't like authority at all, and which I get it, you know, because like I start. There's moments where, like, I don't know, my mom or my sister might tell me something, and I'm just like, who is you?
Respect
you know, you know. But yeah, like, I'm thinking of doing that.
No
but I'm taking my time.
Honestly, you should go for it.
No more tickets for us. Hey.
No, honestly, you would look so hot in the uniform, girl.
Girl, I already. I already feel like that.
Girl, imagine. Shit. Girl, and you get fucking pension for life.
And you don't gotta buy no more costumes for Halloween.
Just show up.
Just wear
Just show up. You know.
It's because at the end of the day, like how I see it now, it's like I'm not even like, yeah, I'm doing it for me, but it's like more for like Ava. Mm-hmm. Like, I want Ava to grow up and be like, oh, like, man, my mom is this, my mom is that, and this and that.
Don't
like,
fuck with me.
Like, obviously, she's gonna know.
Don't fuck with me.
Real shit.
My mom is a
Like, obviously, she's gonna know about the past, which I'm like I said, I'm not ashamed of it. Like, it is what it is. But it's like, at this point, it's like, I'm trying to do things for my daughter. My daughter is my biggest, like, she's the one that pushes me to want to do better and stuff. Like, I could talk about anything. I could talk about like all the, you know, the stuff that traumatized me in the past. I won't shed a tear. But when somebody brings up my daughter, that's when that's a trigger. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. I don't even talk about it, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm on the block.
Do me a favor, scoot over a little bit more. And just, you know, like, sit a little, like, you feel comfortable. Show your friend right here. No muerde. No, solo habla, pero no muerde.
Right? I don't want to, like, lean back.
You want to lean back?
No, I said I didn't want to feel lean back.
How do you feel? Comfortable right there?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay. Hey, what do you think about, let's say, if one day, like, let's say the world decides to, like, take away technology for, like, a full day? Like, at least, like, once a month. Do you think that people will, like, go crazy?
I think people will go crazy.
It's just one day.
People will go crazy.
You know
honestly,
what I mean?
like, people cannot live without their phones.
Because everybody's like this all the time.
Yes, glued.
Yeah.
How will you get home? If
that
you put it on the GPS?
That is true. No, that's for real. Fuck. No, but as I said, it should be like a day, like little holiday where like, okay, tomorrow is like no technology day. So let's stay home. Let's just play board games. Let's play cards. Let's talk.
It would be beneficial, but people wouldn't see it that way. You get me?
Yeah, but like, there's no other way. Like, it's no technology day. Like, literally everything gets shut off. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so you're talking about like
there's gonna
like,
be a
lights,
button, yeah,
like TV, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Well, nah, I think people will go crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, all you gotta do is just, like, put some candles and you're good. Like,
but that's what I'm saying.
And don't go out.
Some people will see it, like, beneficial because you're gonna get to actually do things that you can't do, never. Why? Because, like you said, there's a computer, there's a TV, there's a fucking radio, there's your car, like, all this shit, you know? Like, stay home.
That's what I'm saying,
productive,
yeah.
You know? Like,
because it's, like, it's not like we can't do it because, look, 100 years ago, people were not like
they have no technology.
Like literally, for them, the high tech for them was the radio, and it was like you had to like look for the tune. The tune, yeah. That was like high.
Or the antenna, like you had to.
and yeah, like people would gather around the radio and just like listen, you know. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, I feel like it would be healthy in that perspective, not necessarily let's say like you were saying, cut the lights outside, just like literally just like TVs, no, like the phones shut off. And
I think it would be super beneficial.
Yeah, and let's say you do want to go to the store, you could go, It's just like cash only type shit, you know?
Yeah, like it's just no fucking FaceTiming, no Instagram, no fucking.
Yeah, but you could always let your friends and like family know. Oh, today's no technology day, so
let's have a fucking carne asada.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah.
I think that's good. Like,
you know what I mean?
And then I feel like it like if the world fucking end, I feel like the people from back then will obviously like survive because this generation fucking sucks.
We were talking about
like,
that
last new generation, time. Like these like yeah, like everyone's on their phone. Like even like with Ava when she's on her tablet, I don't like Ava being on her tablet for that long.
Yeah.
I'm like at least I'm happy that she still has fun with just a freaking cardboard box.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like that, I'm happy that okay, she's still
she has an imagination.
Yeah, so okay, cool. She's not like stuck on her freaking tablet.
Yeah, no, that's what I was. That's the other thing that I was gonna talk to you guys about. That if there was literally an apocalypse in the next week, I don't think a lot of people would survive, because nobody has that survival skill. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, what the fuck is a DJ gonna do? You know what I mean? Right?
Right?
Well, you never know. You can't judge a book by its cover.
No, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, in general. I do agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
But just, like, in general, people are not, like, training to survive. So it would be hard. You know what I mean? Like, even, like, let's say the people, like, the juices that go to the gym, they're strong as fuck, right? And let's say the apocalypse comes and they just got the muscle, that's it. But they don't know how to survive out here. Like they wouldn't know how to, let's say, even hunt. You know what I mean? How to like do this, how to do that. So I think they would probably like a lot of people wouldn't survive.
Like who knows? Because I mean at the same time it's like how she's like how Baby G was like, oh like you can't judge a book by its cover, because I feel like I might not know how to hunt, but I feel like once I'm on that survivor mode, I think.
No. That's what
she's basically like, I'm surviving.
I'm surviving.
I want to learn how to fucking stab a fucking cow or something.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Both of you like don't. The survival mode, but still like just in general, the big soldier that went to the army for like 10 years might not be the one that doesn't survive. You never know. You know what I mean? They might panic. So and let's say the DJ could be becoming a hunter and shit. You know, like as I said, just like in general, not necessarily like a group, like of people, just in general.
Just like the population. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like it would be hard as fuck but the whole survival thing too, it gets you.
Like, hey, but like, I think a lot of people kind of, like, if it will, like, come out in them,
Yeah.
Because, remember, like, I don't know how far ago, how long ago it was, but, those kids, those little kids, it was, like, 5 kids in,
I think I know where you're gonna, I think I've seen that.
Remember?
Was it in Mexico?
It was in Mexico, I think.
The ones looking for the job?
No, she's
the little kids that they, like, everybody died or something. Mm-hmm. They were on a plane or something, right? And there was, like, the smallest baby was, like, a 5-month-old.
They survived in the jungle, in the Amazon.
Jungle, yes.
For, I think, 30 days.
And the biggest kid was, like, 7.
Yeah. And they survived. And
there was all 5 kids. The smallest one was, like, 3-5 months old.
Yeah. And they took care of it, yeah.
See, I'm telling you, kids are smart. Like, kids are really
But I'm saying, like,
smart.
that goes to show, like, it will kick in, like, for most people. So I feel like maybe it will be, like, 50-50, huh?
Yeah. No, I'm saying because there's going to be people that are going to fuck you up and murder you and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's like it has to be a mental thing.
It's like if there was, like,
strong.
a fucking, what's that fucking...
What?
Was it apocalypse?
The apocalypse, but that fucking where everybody goes out and they do shit.
Purge?
The purge. Shit, I'll stay in.
Yeah, like I feel because
that's
people,
like a test of the apocalypse.
I feel like
for real.
It has to be like I feel like it has to be like a mental thing, and people just like freak out and people do dumb things when they're like scared. They don't know what the hell is going on. They're like fuck. Like
no, because let's say if let's say something happens, you're like with your homie or something. You've been knowing this person for a long time, and like a fucking car falls in them, like you'll be able to have that strength to pick that shit up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're like, it's just like
It just kicks in.
Yeah, so
like that
like,
adrenaline.
Yeah, that's why like, when they say that there's like superhumans, like let's say a person that could eat glass, it's just like probably when they were little, they accidentally ate it, and they just like they were cool with it, and it became a talent. But oh, I have a superpower, I could eat glass, you know. So it's like that, but yeah, the whole adrenaline rush thing is real. I don't know how it works, but it is real. Have you ever gone through like that? The adrenaline rush?
Like of strength wise?
Yeah.
Or like
where you feel like you could do anything.
not like technically, I don't know, I can't think of anything right now.
Yeah. How about you?
What do you mean?
I feel like in general I could just
like even in the gym.
I don't need adrenaline.
I feel like it's a mental thing. I feel like it's a mental. I could like for example the gym.
Your mind to it.
Yeah, I think that your mind is a very powerful thing, and I think that's what I feel like about I want to do this, I want to do that. Like I'm like that. Like when I think about it, a few years ago, I was doing this. I never thought I would be doing what I'm doing now. I'm
You're
like
what
damn.
The fuck?
Like people gonna look at me like wait what like. But I think it's a mental thing.
Okay, if you were able to let's say go back in time, 5 years, and the how time works. Supposedly they say that you're not supposed to be like interacting with your own self.
Mm-hmm.
But let's have it like this, fictional wise. What would you tell yourself 5 years ago? Like Ivette 5 years younger. In this position that you have, like your job, you see that you're happier in life. What advice I would say?
I think for me, like what everything that I've known, because I mean like, everything that I've like obviously all the blessings I got now, obviously I would have not got it like if I didn't go through what I went through.
Yeah.
So like I'll probably come out cheesy and say like I will not change a thing. Maybe like I'll probably just tell like my younger self like oh like just be patient, don't give up.
That's a good advice.
Cause that's one thing about me, and like that's one thing about me. Like yeah, I could like whatever like if I'm going through something hard, I'm gonna pick myself up, and I feel like it's all a mental thing. That's like just like certain people like when people go through things, it's just like I remember we had a conversation like that in the car once about a specific somebody. I was like like I might come off like being a bad person. It's like if I was able to get out of my darkest days, like I know you can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I didn't have no one there for me, through those times, like but myself. So like when I say that, I'm not trying to say like I'm not trying to be mean about it. It's like I'm in a way I guess I'm trying to like make you snap out of it and get out of it because you're the one putting yourself in that hole.
Like
in general, yeah, like
like. She went through her own struggles. Everybody has their own struggles, But, like, she's saying it's all mental, right?
Yeah.
So, it's like, if she can come out from her struggle, so can you.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly how I feel. That's what we were talking about in the car. When we were saying, like, we both went through, like, real life hard shit, Like, obviously it's different shit, but we both feel like we've progressed from where we came from. And, like she said earlier, too, she was like, I wouldn't imagine myself doing this or that. And it's like, you wouldn't go through what you're going through now if you wouldn't do what you did,
Yeah.
So it's like...
I would say it's like life lessons.
If I can come back from everything I went through...
Yeah.
I feel no fucking, like...
What's your opinion on, like, say...
Like, I don't... You better get up and do that shit.
Yeah. What's your opinion on, let's say, when they say, if you were to take something back, what would you take back? Or would you just be like, nothing, I take everything as a lesson?
I actually do, but I can't, like, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
I don't want to, like, that's, like, really personal. So, there is, one thing that I would, like, definitely take back.
Yeah. How about yourself? Like, what do you feel like? Do you think
No, I take everything as a lesson.
Yeah. I feel like I think that's, like, the right, like, just in general type, like, let's say... Oh, I should not have bought this, because me puso en deuda with something, you know what I mean? Or, oh, I should have not, like, let's say, met this person. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever felt like that?
Yes.
Like,
definitely.
like
1000%.
Like
but
I feel like
don't
that
you
too,
think
but
that...
I catch myself when I think about stuff like that. I catch myself because, for example, I could be saying, "Oh my god, I wish I never met my daughter's dad," but without him, I wouldn't have my daughter.
Yeah.
And my daughter, she's the main reason
Yeah.
why like I've never like give up on myself. Well, I obviously I never really did. Like that's
Yeah.
why people I'm not like talking bad about people that have depression or nothing. Like I
Yeah.
know it's a real thing. I've never like gone that like really deep in like down there.
Yeah.
I did have a lot of mental breakdowns, and I felt like with my daughter, like when she was obviously born and everything, like that was like, you know what, nah, like everything I do is for her. Like what I tell everybody, like I rather fucking struggle so my daughter could live like good and stuff. Like even like when I meet, like I gravitate more with people. I'm not gonna say people that are damaged, but like I trust someone that's gone through the struggle and are back. You know, they're like they elevated from it.
You feel like they
People that
understand
are
you a
privileged, I'm
little
like,
more?
nah, I can't fuck with you. Like, what struggle have you gone to? Your mom and dad like taking away your car for a day or something? Your Ferrari for a day? Like, nah. Like,
if you have a Ferrari, I'm your friend. Don't worry. I don't give a fuck if you... Yeah. No, I in my opinion, like that what you're saying, it looked like you met, like, let's say, or you ran into somebody that you really didn't want to, you know? But the thing is that usually that person or thing could help you out in the future, you know, like say fuck.
I think that person just fucked up my future.
You think
honestly.
So? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, in general, like my criminal record and everything. So it's like,
yes. Oh, so it was something that you were like, oh, fuck that. Let me take that shit back. Like,
yes, I don't want to, like, you know, it stops you from jobs.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah,
like,
and that perspective, yeah, that I agree with that, you know. But like, because as I said, sometimes when things happen, there are a lesson, but to like fuck up your shit, it is fucked up. You know what I mean? So there's really like saying, okay. In other words, I learned my lessons, so ya no va a ser pendeja, but at the same time, it's like, fuck, let me take that shit back, you know?
Oh, I wish I could take it back. Yeah. 1000%. Because, like, it was not worth it. Yeah. At all.
That sucks. Yeah, yeah. Man, like, I would always, like, think about stuff like, when you're going through, like, a road in life and shit, like, you make certain stops, you know, like, oh, you know, I learned this from here. I learned this from here. But sometimes you don't even want to, like, deal with this part because you're like, oh, this shit fucked the next step for me, you know?
It really did. But, you know, like, I'm such a believer in, like, how she said, too, about mental, like, spiritual shit. Yeah. Like, I feel like I always, like, I'm a go-getter, you know? Yeah. I speak things, and your word is also very powerful. Your mind.
Would you say you manifest a lot of shit?
I do. Yeah. I really do. Like, within, like, the time that, you know, my situation happened and I lost everything, and then, like, to me getting everything back, like, it's been a, like, struggle, but I've overcame it, you know, and everything that I've gotten, it's because I've spoken into existence. Yeah. Like, literally, you know? Just, like, with this job, too. Like, recently I was, like, for, like, I think it was, like, 2 weeks, I was, like, with my friend, and I was, like, oh, my God, bitch, I just need a regular 9 to 5 right now because, like, I gotta be low-key right now. Like, you know? Like, I gotta show her that I'm doing something, you know? Like, so I was, like, okay, technically I do, but it's, like, cash, you know? So I'm, like, okay, something legit. Yeah. 9 to 5, I need a 9 to 5, 9 to 5, boom. This opportunity comes. Yeah. It's not the type of, like, work that I usually do. Yeah, but so it's like, really hard. Yeah. But I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? Like, I was asking for this. I was speaking this. Yeah. You know, like, I need to do this. Yeah. I cannot give up.
Like, it's an opportunity that God gave you.
It's like, I prayed for it so hard. God gave it to me.
And for you to be like, nah.
And He's testing me right now, you know? Like, I'm, like, my first week, and I'm like, oh, my God.
How was it?
Like, hard. Like, hard, you know? Like, exhausting, you know? Like, I'm just, like, beat from it, but I'm like, okay, you know? Like,
what's the most strangest thing that has ever, like, happened to you that you manifest? You know, like, when you, like, simple stuff. Oh, I hope that the thing that I ordered from the mail doesn't come damaged. That's like some regular shit. But what's the most like impactful shit that you actually like were like, wow, like God really did this shit for me?
Mostly everything that's happened to me. Yeah. Ever since like 2021. Like every milestone I've hit and overcame, like new things.
It impresses you, like
everything.
What the fuck?
Yes,
yeah.
Because like I literally like pray so hard.
And I feel like when God gives you the opportunity, like how can I say it? Like it's like you feel like it's given to you. I feel because like even like with like doing jobs like God, like everybody made it think, oh, it's hard to get into. And I just fucking breathed right in, and I'm just like, and I mean, you know what, like, God, I always see it, I see, like, oh, God gave it to me. God gave me this opportunity.
Yeah. I feel like you just have to be patient with the things that you're doing or manifesting, and just, like, let it be. Because sometimes, as I said, sometimes God blocks you a certain road because that's not for you.
But you gotta also believe in it, you know?
Yeah,
you gotta believe,
yeah.
Because then it's like if you're already like not believing or thinking that it will happen, you're already blocking it. You know,
that is true.
So you just gotta just believe, like as hard, and just keep praying on it. You know. Like,
no, I'm talking about like say, let's say if you do that, believe in something, but let's say something happens and it's like, no, that's like God telling you that's not your road. Like, go this way, and then you suddenly start going this way, and boom. Something better is on the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because I've noticed, like when it came to it, when I was, like, dating someone that I really wanted to be with.
Yeah. And
I noticed that when we'll be talking again and we'll start dating, like, things just started, like, what's the word? I was not in alignment, like, for example, like, at the time I was, like, dancing, and, like, when I will make up, my money will be bad. Like, I'll be doing, like, just bad. I'm just like, damn. And then when when we just, like, separate, that's when everything good will happen.
Yeah.
To the point that I was, like, obviously, I would, like, mentally talk to myself to, like, God. I'm just like, damn, like, God, are you telling me that?
Are you telling me that? Este salado?
Yeah,
should I not be with him? But you keep being with him.
Yeah, but and that's my fault, you know. And then after that, that's when you're like, saying that, like, and then I was like, you know what, like, yeah, I gotta cut this person off because he's blocking me from, like,
greatness.
Yeah, so it's like he's, like, blocking me, like, nah. That's like now, like, when, like, even though I get readings and, like, when they bring up people from the past, I'm like, I don't want to talk about people from the past. Yeah. Like, I'm out. Like, I'm over it. Like, I want to see the new people.
Yeah.
Honestly, yes.
Like, I'm like, no. Like, I'm trying to, like right now I'm good and everything.
Hey, but... do you both do like that fucking New Year's new like, let's say
like the New Year's New Me thing?
I was gonna say that. That's why I stopped.
The way she's like, oh hell no. No, like, no.
That's what, as I said.
I'm an Aquarius, so you know I'm kind of like my attitude's strong.
The reason why I said that and I stopped, notice that I stopped, is because I changed my mind. You know, I changed my mind. What I'm truly trying to say is that, do you feel like you have to wait for the new year to come for you to start doing shit?
No.
Or do you feel like you gotta like act on it?
I act on it.
So you don't do the whole New Year like resolution, like.
I think back then, like, obviously, like, when you're younger, oh yeah, but then, like, now I feel like the older we get, we're just like, this is just like some stupid trend people fucking do, like, every end of the year, like, that's BS. I'm like, no, like,
and like by the
that's your mentality all day, every day.
And by the third month, you give up on your gym thing that you say you were gonna go every day. Oh, New Year's resolution, I'm gonna go to the gym every day.
I don't know. I don't really do like New Year's resolutions. Yeah. Cause like I do things throughout the year that just like progress. Like I just kind of like try to grow from like every little step that I
because
like,
a lot of people say shit like, oh, okay, I'm gonna start doing this after my birthday, or I'm gonna start doing this after the New Year, or after the turkey Thanksgiving.
Do you do that? Wait, do you do that?
I don't do that. I just like as soon as I feel like I gotta do something, I just go for it. It could be it could be like March, and I'll be like, yeah, let me start doing this, you know. Like I started doing meal prep, like I think like 2 months ago. Like 2 months ago, so I haven't.
You're on it.
I haven't stopped. I haven't stopped.
I just started meal prepping, but I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm just kind of like trying to eat healthy. Yeah. Because like.
But you just feel better.
Yes, and I actually feel better. Yeah, you do.
Like even though like you might not be an expert on making it, but it's like. You're already like starting the process.
Yeah, I feel healthier.
You don't feel
I'm
like
not eating as much or just munching on little bullshit.
Muy
Bloated.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
Yes.
Like, oh my god, I was getting so fucking fat.
Yeah.
Not
Let me
gonna
tell
lie.
you this. Uh, I don't know if you heard of this guy, Dr. Sebi. He like talks about like, let's
Like
say like him.
medicine?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this other guy who's also like I think the same ethnicity as Sebi. He was talking about like the body doesn't really need to eat every day. You know, like our hunger is an addiction. Like God made us to last 30 days without eating and like think like 40 days without
I
water.
believe that because you gotta think about it. Like Muslims or people like they freaking what's the word?
Yeah, Muslims.
Fast.
Yeah.
They be fasting.
Yeah,
Like
and it's funny
I'm like,
because
come on, like
I think that guy was saying, "Oh, the Americans came up with something stupid," and he's like, "Well, it's not stupid. It's correct thing, but it's stupid that they really came up with it recently, which is called fasting, because it just came
Oh,
out,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
The whole fasting thing.
Well, it's in the
But
Bible.
but that shit has been going on for thousands of years,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, I only eat once a day. Sometimes I don't eat for 2 days, and I feel good. And I did notice that shit because I started eating healthier, and you just feel
And
like
you don't feel as hungry,
you don't feel as hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm catching myself eating once a day now. You know what I mean? Once a day now, and when I want like a snack, like I'll eat like a small fruit, yeah, or like Yakult, you know the little things.
Mm-hmm.
So I just it's like that's a snack, you know.
Yeah. And you
Pero
don't feel like the urge to have anything else.
yeah, exactly, cause you're like okay, because I've caught myself being like I barely eat the meal prep, and then like 3 hours later I'm like, oh, like I want like ham and cheese, and I think I'm like wait, I'm not hungry, I just want it.
Yeah, yeah.
see,
You know
going
what I
back
mean?
to mental.
Yeah.
It's all
It's on your
mental.
mind.
Yeah.
So then I was like that day I didn't get that ham and cheese. You know I was like you know what I'm not hungry. You know I want it. I want to eat, and I know if I get it I'm gonna eat it. You know.
Yeah.
So I was like you know what I'm not gonna get. And then the morning went by, afternoon I still wasn't hungry because I ate good. You know. So that's what the body's like. It's able to last 30 days without food, because back then if you really think about it, the things that we have now, food, we could just go in the fridge and there's food, right?
Yeah.
Back then, you had to go hunt. The hunters were not catching lions every single day. They were not catching fish every single day. So that's why God made us last that long, because it's a period of time where like okay, you haven't caught nothing in a week, you're still good. Your body's good. Your body's healthy. You don't feel crazy.
Yeah.
You know. And it's just like you just feel better because I was thinking about it. I was like, man, when I eat a burrito, after I just feel loaded, nasty, like
wanna
you
knock
know.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like that's for me. That's how I know I messed up. I'm like damn, like I know I ate bad because now I want to go to sleep and I just want to lay down.
That's terrible.
I'm like
Oh.
yes. I'm like no.
So what's your favorite type of food, both of you, like at the moment that you feel like you like, but you don't like to eat it too much because it's not good for you.
I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. Lately I've been craving like lasagna so bad.
Yeah,
But you know,
but lasagna's not that
pasta-
bad.
Wait, is
Oh,
Korean
'cause the
barbecue bad?
pasta.
I don't think so. That's what I was
So
actually.
I love Korean
Yeah,
barbecue.
I was thinking about that shit too. Korean barbecue. I don't feel
Being,
okay.
Like, more like sushi,
The only
like,
thing that if you go to a Korean barbecue where they give you like let's say $30 for all you could eat, that's bad.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
you see,
You know
there
what I
you
mean?
go.
Yeah, but if it's just like portion wise, you know, like if you go and
No.
like, oh, like bring me this, bring me this, bring me this, and that's it,
No.
and like rice, and that's
Keep
it.
going.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
It is just an addiction, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I
It's-
kind of
yeah.
stopped.
Yeah.
Like,
Because I'll put it like
man.
this. Look, if you tell me right now that you're hungry, I give you a plate and I give you like a certain amount, like say handful of something, you're gonna eat that and you're gonna feel good, right?
Mhm.
But if I go and I give you a plate and I put 3 servings of what I did earlier, and you're still gonna eat it because it's in the plate. You know what I mean? Like it's in the plate, so you feel like you're supposed to eat it all. Same thing with like your mom used to feed you when you were little. They feed you food, you eat all your food. But if she served you half of that portion, you're gonna eat that too. You
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, yeah. Cause even like growing up, like we were not allowed to drink like anything until we ate our food.
Like, what do you mean? Like soda or water?
No soda.
Yeah.
So in the way of like, okay, now I know why. Like our grandpa will be like, hey, like I'm like okay, like
Yeah.
because like I understand because like my daughter like she wants to drink her drink first, but then she won't eat her food.
Oh,
and I'm
okay.
like, no, you gotta eat your food.
Yeah.
And then you could have whatever like you drink and stuff. So
yeah.
So yeah, I get you when you say what you have on that plate is what you're gonna.
It's what you're gonna eat, yeah. Because I've noticed that shit. Like I go to places and you sometimes be like, man, they're tacaños, you know, they don't give a lot of food, but that's all you need. That's all you need. That little portion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
like,
yeah, that's true. That's true. That makes sense.
Yeah, people are just they're greedy. They want food.
Yeah, no, it's just that it's there in the plate, so you just gotta eat it out. If you go to a restaurant, they serve you a serving. You're like, fuck, I pay for this shit. Let me eat it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah, so that's the thing about meal prep. They gives you like, let's say a certain portion, and I eat it and I'm good. Like I ate already, you know, and I just feel good. I don't feel like heavy, none of that shit, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, and then like, also when people like were like, yeah, like I don't eat that much either.
Yeah.
Even like at times like I don't really take lunch to work. I probably bring snacks, and then my coworker's like, "Oh, Ayala, you have to like eat more. Like that's not how you're gonna lose weight." I'm like, it's just like.
Yeah.
I feel like regardless, you're gonna lose weight.
Bitch, just a snack. Say that.
Like,
and look at the like.
No, but I don't take it as being like I'm like offended by it, but it's like I still feel like you're still gonna lose weight. I feel.
Is that your natural hair?
No.
How much does that cost?
Price disclosed. No comment.
That's 10 G's right there.
How about
no comment?
How about
you want this look? Hit me up.
How about
I do hair?
Oh, you do hair?
Yeah, she does.
How about how about I say an
moment.
amount and you say higher or lower?
No. How about no?
How about no?
How about no?
No, because that kills the game.
Yeah.
Then you can't, charge the price.
How about yourself? Is that?
It's not my hair, but it is real hair.
So if somebody pulls it,
it could come out.
It will come out.
Oh,
yeah. It can
but the quality, it's real hair.
Yeah.
I would laugh at
okay,
people.
how do you girls feel with like carrying hair that is not yours? How does that feel?
I don't really care. Honestly, I used to feel kind of shy about it.
Yeah.
But like.
In what way?
Like, oh my god, I'm wearing extensions, or like,
No. I'm talking about like a certain feeling, like fuck, this is because it's somebody's.
Oh, like heavy, or what do you mean?
Like it's somebody else's.
Nah, it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah.
Is it somebody else's hair?
Yeah, but I don't really know where it comes from.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I just get it.
I feel like I feel like obviously this hair, I guess like people donate and whatever company, whatever.
Yeah.
I just feel like girls don't really care.
Yeah.
They just want to look cute.
No, of course, yeah. I'm talking about just like how does like. I've always wondered that, like, how do you feel like it's like, for example, let's say I drink from this cup, right?
Extensions.
I drink from this
honestly,
cup.
no, I get what you're saying, but I don't think like right past that, like. The way I'm thinking, I want long hair, like, I can cut my hair. I don't really think about, oh my god, this used to be someone's like actual fucking hair, like, is it clean, is it dirty? Like, and I'm like, no, like, I don't think girls really think about that.
I've always had that question for like females, like, how do you feel about that shit?
Well, there's at least two girls that we think like,
we don't give a fuck.
We don't.
I don't.
We don't.
Or even like I don't get when like. Well, I'm not that type of girl, but like when like say I have extensions on, like some girls like really be like acting like it's their real hair, and they're like, oh, like your extensions, oh, it's my real hair. Like,
oh yeah, like
oh my god, like why you gotta do all that?
They be lying.
Yes, exactly. Like for example, like I said earlier, I was like, I used to feel shy about it, but I had this one like, what do you want to call him, customer?
Yeah.
Whatever, and like he would like. Try to grab my hair, and I'm like, I will pull back, and then one time I just told him, I was like, it's because I'm wearing extensions, and then he basically told me he didn't care, like, guys don't really care about that,
We don't.
And I'm like, so then he gave me the green light, and I'm like, you know, like obviously we change our styles. So
Yeah.
like one day we could wear the long pony, the long braid, or like, you know, the crimp or straight, whatever. Like whatever.
What's
it is.
the crimp? How did you say it?
The crimp.
What is
it's
that?
like the.
They're like waves.
Yeah, like have you seen my post when I have like the little hair that's like. They look like.
I feel like Z's. You know how the Z's are.
Like Z's? I've never. I'm lost, guys.
I know. We got to show her. Show
the picture.
Show
or something.
Let me see. I'll show the picture. Hold on.
But yeah, but like it costs a lot to be a girl. Like.
So she's taking out the nudes right now.
You gotta think about it. Like
we won't
nails,
show them because you guys can see it, but
eyelashes, like
yeah,
it costs.
Damn, I don't even think it's on here.
Okay.
My Instagram. That's a crimp.
Oh, okay.
Crimp.
Those look nice. Let's see right now. Hold my drink real quick. Who the fuck holds a drink like this?
I'm trying to be fancy.
He said, "Who the fuck holds a drink like this?"
Yeah. Yvette, like,
okay, what's the segment?
Okay, well, we talked about it last time and stuff, but this is for her.
Yeah, okay.
Like, what's one paranormal shit that has happened to you? Like,
freaky shit.
Freaky shit.
Oh, spooky. I like spooky stuff.
I don't know.
Like getting fucked by a ghost.
Like, have you ever experienced like, or does it have to be like that you saw a ghost? Like, have you ever like just like, how can I say like just
experience like
yeah.
stuff like
something
that?
Have
I
you?
think so.
No.
No, like no. Not at all.
I mean, maybe when I was like little, like
do you remember that story?
Remember? Yeah.
Okay, so I was like probably like 8. And it was not just me there. It was like all my siblings. Yeah. But we were home alone. Like my mom was at work, you know? And like it was after school type shit, you know? And we were in the living room like together but doing our own thing. And then we had like back then, you know, it was like old school shit.
Yeah.
We had a big stair, like a, you know those muebles? Like, you know, it was a big mueble, and then we had like frames, and then we had a big stereo, you know, speakers, like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that shit turned on and just went full blast out of nowhere.
Like the speaker?
Like the radio, like
started playing music loud.
Blast, you know?
Yeah.
And like, we all just cuddled up on the couch like, oh my god. We started calling my mom, and she's like, we're tripping, you know, because that shit turned off, you know?
Yeah.
And we were like all scared.
I don't know why I got the chills right now. I got the chills.
Like, we were literally scared as fuck because we were like, what the fuck? Like, there's nobody was even by there.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie, which one is it?
She got the chills.
We have a question about that too, but we could wait like after.
Okay, save the question, okay?
Okay.
Have you seen the movie The Conjuring?
Yes.
Oh, that girl that's like in the living room, and then like the TV turns off, and then she goes and turns it back, like she turns it on again, and then it turns off again. And she's like, what the fuck's going on?
Because the couch, the couch.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the recliner, huh?
Yeah.
Oh
I think the worst kind of seat that you could have in the house is one of those
recliners.
You know what I mean?
The rocking chair.
Yeah, the rocking chair.
Low key, yeah, I think they're like really scary.
Because let's say you have a regular chair and let's say a ghost is sitting there, you wouldn't notice that shit. But if you have one that goes like this, in the middle of the night,
like anything that rocks, I feel it's kind of creepy. Like I don't like. Nah, like if somebody will, hey, babe, you want to look? Like, nah, I don't want. Like if I want that,
keep that shit away.
Like that, I think that's like really, that's just like scary. Like already automatic.
Yeah. And what was it that you were gonna say?
No, because you know how you were saying about like, you know, when you were little and then you call your mom and you're like, you can start like tripping and stuff. Like now, like that, like when somebody would tell you something like that. Would you respond the same thing? Cause like now I think about it, like okay, when I was
or
little,
like if you call me like and tell me, oh my god, this is happening.
So like when I think about it, it's like when parents say, you guys are crazy, you guys are whatever, this and that. Like now, like when like let's say when Ava like tell you something, I take that shit serious. Like I don't like nah, cause like kids like are very sensitive. Kids are very sensitive.
Yeah.
And I feel like because I don't know if it's all Hispanic families, but like
honestly, I feel like now through everything that I've been through, like now, yes, I would definitely take shit serious, like anything. anything.
Yeah, so it's like, oh no.
Anything.
And it's crazy because like
I'm there for you, 1000%. What do you need?
Yeah, I'm like, oh no, like I don't ignore that, like I don't like my kids saying that, like I don't be the, oh my god, you're crazy. I'm like, no, cause like I'm like, nah, like you probably are really seeing something, because I was a kid too once.
Yeah.
What did she tell you one day? Like you're in the room and you're like, I saw a lady right there in the corner.
Well, she had mentioned something, like she said something when I used to live with my grandma.
Mm-hmm.
That was when I was doing tarot and stuff, but I kind of took a break from it because of that reason, because like she would always point out the corner, like a specific corner, and I don't know what it was, but I felt it too. I felt like I was always being watched. I was never alone, and it was that corner, that specific corner, like I'll be on my phone and I will feel that something was there, but like I don't know if it was me already getting used to it, like, but I would feel, okay, there's something there, but I would ignore it. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna just shine it out. I'm not gonna like give it my energy.
Yeah, because you know what? Honestly, that's what you need to do. Cause like back then, I used to be like afraid of things, like you know, and like I would be like creeped out and shit, and like now it's like I'm not afraid of nothing, like.
Yeah, see,
like
you're not scared of that shit.
I'm not scared. Like it's because if you're scared, you're like opening doors. You know?
Yeah,
like you're opening doors, so you have to shut it out immediately. Like,
no, but
if you feel a vibe,
but if you see something, like
shut it out.
Even if you see it,
if you see it, shut it out.
Fuck.
Because you're closing the door. You're not letting that entity or whatever.
You have to be super mentally strong.
Yes, I feel
because
like
let's say
you just have to shut it out. Regardless.
Let's say one day you're like in your living room and you see like somebody with a blanket around and you think it's
obviously
your sibling. Hold on, and then you go and be like, stop doing that, and then there's nobody. It's gonna be hard for you to shut it down.
Obviously you're gonna be frightened. What I mean by shutting it out is like not paying any more mind to it after you're freaked out. Cause you're
What if you're home alone?
I feel like
even if you're home alone, like you're allowed to feel freaked out because that's abnormal. You know, that's like out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
You're allowed to feel freaked out, but shutting it out as soon as you come about, like from your freaked out or whatever, like coming out from it and just shutting it out immediately. That's all. That's not my advice, you know, because that's what's helped me.
I've been doing this like
I don't feel nothing. I don't even see nothing or hear nothing because you know what? I ain't scared of shit.
Yeah, and I feel it goes back to like the mental. You have to have the mentality, like, and I mean it's like don't feed into it. Yeah, like you're gonna like. Then you're giving its power. You're giving it power and stuff. It's
like Insidious.
I will shine that shit out. I'll be like.
Yeah, I heard Insidious is a scary ass movie. Is it?
You never watched it?
No.
Dude.
I'm about to watch them all right now. How many are they? Three. I'm watching them.
I'm like,
dude. She stay with me to watch them. You stay, right?
I'm gonna leave the clouds on.
We're gonna put it on red.
I'm just saying.
I see some real shit that was creepy.
You feed in. It's like she said, feeding into it. You're feeding into it.
Yeah.
You're giving that entity or whatever. Like you're giving it power. You're giving it your power. You know, like spiritual.
Do you feel like okay, when you see stuff like that, do you feel in some way you're kind of gifted? Because like
I don't know, I've never thought about that.
Because I never heard that from nobody, where they're saying, "Oh, if I see something happening, I'm gonna shut it down." It's hard.
Because at first I was like well, because I have a sibling that was actually seen things. Mm-hmm. And it's like, and then like I've never seen anything growing up, so it's like for me it was easy to say like to be like, oh, you know, whatever, blah blah blah, like. But now obviously when I got into like spirituality and all that stuff, like I will see things and I'm just like, okay, like. I mean, I really do feel like that's like I do in a way. I kind of do feel like it's gifted because like not a lot of people are able to see stuff like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like in some way, I do feel like I did open some doors. Because, like I said, I would never really see things. I would probably, for me, it was like more like feel. I will feel things, and then like my dreams.
Dreams, yeah.
And then just like the only time that I actually seen something when I had, because I get sleep paralysis.
A lot, or not really.
They stop. See, I'm telling you, I think it was something with my grandma's house. I used to have
that shit for like years, like 10 years. of sleep paralysis.
And do you feel that's asteroid project? I came across a TikTok saying that.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
And I'm just like, it kind of made me think. I'm like, you know what? Maybe it is.
Yeah.
That's why that night I was, you know, I'm gonna be a bad bitch today. Yeah. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna let whatever the fuck is gonna happen. I want to let it happen. And that's when I saw the old man in my room, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I tripped out. I woke up. I was like,
one time I was laying down like this, like cause I sleep with my stomach down like this. I just feel comfortable. I put my hand right here, the pillow right here on top, and that time my grandma was over, but I think she was in the couch or something, and I was sleeping, and I literally saw somebody, like a lady sitting next to me, like let's say my head was right here, and she was like this, like going like this at me, but it wasn't my grandma. My grandma was over there. I could see my grandma over there. And then when I try to look at that person, I couldn't. I just couldn't. Like my because when you're sleep paralysis, you can't move. Mm-hmm. So my head wasn't able to, like, you know, you can only move your eyes so far. I'm gonna see it, but you could only move your eyes to a certain, like, I'm trying to see it, but you can't. Literally, it was like, I think it was like a fucking witch, just like laughing.
Oh my god, I hate those.
Like laughing.
I hate those.
Do you believe in witches or not?
No.
At all. Do you feel like you're by you saying that you don't believe in it is gonna power them down, or do you naturally don't believe in them?
I just don't believe in them.
How about you? Do you believe in witches, in brujas?
Yeah, I do. I feel like I think my dad's mom is low-key bruja.
Really?
She's throwing brujeria at me.
No way. Wait.
People,
your dad's...
they wish bad upon my family.
Your dad's
and I feel like, yeah, my dad.
Your grandma.
My grandma.
And you.
I've like people like I know it's them.
Yeah.
Like I know it's them, but it's like I know like brujeria is not only about people are obviously like doing like rituals. Like I know it's not only that, it's también by mouth. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty like they wish a lot of bad stuff upon. That's I mean
like
some
speaking
type of
stuff
form.
to existence.
That's some type of form of brujeria because you gotta think about it. Spells. What are spells? Mm-hmm. They're words.
Yeah.
You're like they're words. Like okay like. I do believe in it. Like, I do believe in it. Just by me believing it, I'm not giving it power. Like, no. Like I said,
she just believes in it.
You gotta really be really good, like, mentally. Like, you really do gotta do... That's what, like, when all the creepy shit that I endured, I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, but I just brush it off. Because, like, if you're gonna let it feel, like, get to you...
You're gonna get scared more.
Yeah.
You know? Like, more scared, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, the only reason why I stopped doing tarot...
You're gonna get scared, right? Like,
oh,
it's fucking scary. Like, it's not natural, you know? Like, you're like, what the fuck? Like...
Yeah.
You know?
That's why that night, like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna be a bad bitch, and you know what, I'm gonna
see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
It's so fucking weird because if something happens in here one day, I'm fucking walking out. Fuck that. I was leaving the car. I don't give a fuck. I stay here. Fuck, you can have it, bro. Like, ghosty, you can have it.
No, but then you're giving us power. All you gotta do is just be like, get the fuck out of my house. You ain't paying rent.
No,
you ain't paying rent.
Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty much something that I would do. But once I see like more shit happening, I'll be like, nah.
I feel like the most powerful thing you can believe in, and I'm not gonna say thing, but the most thing and person is God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even in the Bible, like, you know, it says there that you're not supposed to like believe and like how do you say it? Like,
no, I get you because
like the bad shit, all the bad shit.
No, like you know how people like like specific santos and stuff like that.
Oh
like,
yeah. No, I get you.
Like you know, like shrines and stuff like that. Like that's not
even tarot is considered bad. Like this is how I say, because I believe in God. Like, I believe there is a God. I do believe there's a high power. I honestly like I do like I am intrigued with all like tarot. Like I do like this stuff, but like in my mind I'm like, okay, but at the end of the day, Ivette, I believe in God. There is a God, and the way I see is like if I ever do get back on tarot, I'm not doing it to be doing bad things. I'm doing it to do good things. But at the end of the day, I do believe in God, and at the end of the day, I always turn to God. Because I do believe like at the end of the day, God is the one that you have to go to regardless.
Yeah.
This is
The
just
most
like okay,
powerful,
like
most powerful.
yeah. So it's like I'll go
Pray
like
on it.
like God, like I'm like it'll be like God. And I know people that have like santos and all that stuff.
Like you know, you don't have
but
to
I
be.
don't judge people's
You
like
don't have
religion.
to be like
yeah.
a santo to believe in God. You know, like I
Yeah.
smoke weed. Like I believe in God. You know, like
That is true. I mean, I'm Catholic, but I believe that the only santo el luchador. That's it.
Okay, I have a
And
question
then-
for
and then
Baby
la
G
máscara
too.
side.
Next.
okay, go.
Okay,
What's
go
the
for it.
question? Go.
Do you feel okay? Do you okay when it comes to like religion? Like, do you really like? Do you really find being Catholic, a Christian? Do you really feel that really matters? Do you feel like that really has like true like meaning?
Well, honestly,
like, do you think it matters? Like, oh, what are you? Oh, I'm Catholic. Oh, I'm Christian. I'm like, does that really even matter? Like, do you feel like it really matters?
I feel like I don't want to offend anyone, so that's kind of a tough question,
okay.
you know, because like, you know, religious people, like certain people, but like me personally, like in the Bible, it does say like Christianity is like, you know, like that's what.
Oh, okay then.
But like, I don't want to offend anybody. Like, you know, like I grew up Catholic, but you know, like, do I follow the Catholic religion? No, I don't. Like, I don't like
no,
it.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I think. I'm more like I'm trying to get to that because like honestly, I feel like I don't have to go to church to say oh that I believe in God.
Yeah, exactly.
Cause like
I said, I smoke weed, and I'm like, you know, people be like, oh no, like, you know, Santa Maria, like all that shit.
Cause
like,
I don't feel like I need to do all that. Like even when people tell me like oh like you believe you do this and that, I'm like honestly I believe in God and that's it.
I believe like
higher power.
It's like knowledge of that as well too. You know, like people could be like, oh, I'm Catholic, but do you even know what's in the Bible? You know, like I don't even go to church, but I've read the Bible. You know, like it's just like I don't have to be a super like believer and fucking tapada and shit. Like you know, like I dress how I dress, but it's like I believe in God and I stick to my own, I guess. I don't know.
No, yeah,
like,
you know, no, that's what I was trying to trying to get at.
I don't want to offend anyone.
No, because I feel like that too, and like it's because like I feel like people make it seem like, oh if you go to church you're automatically good. Like no, you're not. Like I've known people that gone to church. That
oh my god, have you seen those
done
memes
bad
where it's
things.
like the people that I think you shared a meme.
Which one? Which one?
The meme where you're like, oh, seeing the people talk about.
I know, cause I used to follow someone that was like, I'm pretty sure I offended that person, but I was like,
she was like, you seen the meme that she was like, oh, seeing them at hell too, and they're like all going to church.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the guy, he's laughing, and she's like, down there, and then the people that you saw at church, you see them down here too, and then,
oh my god!
But I do get when people are gonna be offended, but my intention was to be funny.
That was funny,
but it was real though.
That was hilarious as fuck. That is hilarious as fuck. I believe that 1,000%.
You're like yeah, but like yeah, that shit was
like
funny.
muy santas and que no sé qué. That'd be the worst ones.
I've come across those.
And that's what I go. Like, you don't gotta go to church. I feel like people think church. Oh, automatically you're good. Like no, God Himself did not come and build that church for you guys. People built the church. Like, but obviously the knowledge of the religion, okay. Like, obviously He implemented that in the people. People just make these churches and make all this other stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like that's what I'm like. That's the one that had my grandpa would be like, oh, like go to church.
My advice to you on religion is just read the Bible.
Yeah.
That's like the most realist you can get.
That's true. Like I remember, I was like, because I'm in the like part of like reading it, because like I would not read it, and then like my grandma would say, "Hey, read it." And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna read it. And I read it, and there's some things I'm just like, what? I didn't know about this. I was like, wow.
And it's like knowledge that you're like, oh my god, huh? Like
yeah. And it's just like, how can I not know this type? I don't know.
Like, how can I never wanted to be interested in this, right?
Yeah.
Like,
it's just, like, very interesting.
Yes, it is.
Like, I wonder, like, how was, like, is it, like, was it painful, like, when you got it? Like, I don't know. Like, I thought about getting, like, honestly, I thought about getting, like, a breast lift. I feel that would honestly, be less painful.
Go for it. I would say go for it because I love my boobs. Like, sometimes I'd be like, oh, did I do them too big? You know? Because, like, I'm so little, you know? Like, all you see is titties, you know? But I love them. Like,
because I like that look when you wear, like a shirt and, like, titties out.
Cleavage.
I like it.
Sometimes it's like, you know, you gotta put them back in, but I say go for it, you know? Like,
yeah, because I thought about getting it, but I feel like, I wonder, like, if getting, like, the implant. No, honestly, no. I need a lift.
I would say
I need a lift.
Like, if you do implants, just don't do like the areola, like through the areola, like.
But I feel I feel like if you do through your areola, like, you get it smaller. Cause I don't like.
Well, you can't do them smaller, but there's no feeling to them.
Oh.
You know, like, you're not gonna feel your nipples. So,
you
like,
hear that?
Do you want to feel nipples or not? Like, do you want to feel the sensation you feel or not? Yeah, you know?
I feel like that kind of ruins, like, the whole, like... No.
Yes, trust me. I don't do the areola one. I mean, if you want to... I mean, with the lift, I think they do, like, kind of, like, cut right there.
I feel like that one probably hurts more because in the way they're kind of cutting skin off.
Honestly, that shit fucking hurts. I'm not gonna lie. That shit fucking hurts.
And then you can't sleep, like, at a certain
you just have to sleep laying down straight, like.
Cause I remember, like, when Jessica did her, she said that hers, like, it did hurt, but I feel like with boobs it doesn't last that long. Like,
no, it's like a week tops that you feel, and then they say like 2 to 3 weeks to go back to work. I went back to work like the second week, but I wasn't doing like heavy work. I was a manager, like, managing people, you know, so I was just telling them what to do. But it did hurt, but like after a week or so, it just like kind of like you get used to it, you know. I think, like, I don't know, this BBL, like, the butt hurt. I heard that shit hurt.
Honestly, no, I think everybody's different because I feel like I low-key have a high pain tolerance.
You were crying.
Like, no.
She was crying. You were telling me. Remember, you were telling me. Like,
I was crying.
You were in pain.
I was crying.
Like, I felt so bad for you when... Like, I felt so bad. Like, the pain you were in when you were explaining it to me, I was like, oh my God. Like, and you were like, no.
When you put the faja.
I feel like everybody that gets a BBL, because I've heard... You're not the first person. Like, I know a lot of people that have done the BBL. And every single person that I know that got a BBL... And that moment when they're going through that recovery, they're like, never again. Like, no, I don't want to do this. For me, I think the pride... And then, like, after they're down for another round, they're like, hell yeah, like, fuck that, let's go again. Like,
nah, I don't think I'll do it again because I already feel like I have a good size already. If anything, I want to lose weight, and then when I lose weight, I feel like it's gonna look more bigger. But like I feel every surgery is pain, but it's like tolerable. I feel like it depends on your moving because like certain like when you move, like for me it was more like if it was like pulling, your skin's like ripping, like burns. Like it felt like that. I cried when I saw my butt. I was like, oh hell no, like it's swollen. Like I was swollen everywhere. Like I wish I had the videos, but
oh my God, I remember.
I think for me it was like
you don't have to show me the videos. If you know, you know.
Yeah, it's like
I'm the real bitch right here.
But I'm not even like I'm not against surgery. Like
I mean real bitch as in like me and her, we go way back type of shit. Not like real like because obviously I have big boobs. I'm saying like
let's talk about that then. Where did we meet? Like where did you meet?
Where did
we meet?
So we met like in 2014. We met 2014. 2014 we met. She was waitressing and then I hopped on board. I hopped on the crew of waitressing at a strip club and we fucking hit it off. We started fucking like, you know, like linking after work. You know when you meet your like coworker bestie and then you just like, you know, you bring her in your family, you know, type shit, and then shit goes, it could go all the way, you know, whatever way you want to take it, but We just been locked in ever since.
Yeah, because like because obviously like I worked there obviously before you were there like with other girls too like.
And it wasn't the same, huh?
It's not the same. That's so like.
It was just like coworker vibes, like oh hey.
Yeah,
you know?
because that's how I see every job, and I felt like. I vibed with everybody. Everybody was cool. Like I'm kind of like a comedian. Yeah. Like I know how to.
Not like you're.
Isn't it like what's that like?
You're like a people person. You know, like you can get along with people.
Yeah, I could get along with people. Yeah, I could get along with everybody. But I guess when you came in, like we vibe. And I think ever since then we were like our little partner. You know how the girls had their little partner that we had.
Yes, and then we just.
And we were fun. I feel like
we were like lit, and then we became too lit. We're like, you know what? Fuck this shit. We could do this shit too.
Yeah, I remember we had the little side con. We're like, hey, we could do this. Like, yeah. We used to drink a fucking whole like a bottle of
like 2 bottles, huh? We used to fucking be like, let's pregame, and then she'd come over like. Come to my house. I used to live close by our work, so she would come over and then we would like drink 2 whole bottles. Like 1 wasn't enough for both of us. 2 was like, you know, our thing.
Yeah, like, oh my god. It's so funny like when we had audition fucking After Dark. Was it After Dark? I fucking quit the waitress job right away. Hey, I'm not coming to work anymore.
That same day that we were going, huh? We're like, you know.
Your heart. And then you were like, no, I'm away. I'm like, oh, so and so, I ain't going to work on Monday, whatever.
It was 4th of July. I remember that day. That shit was funny as fuck. She called and then I was like, well, fuck yeah, I'm gonna call.
I feel like that as well. That was when the money was good back then.
I mean, I feel like it's just different everywhere, you know? Because obviously it's the same people in the game, you know? So it's like the same people and stuff like that, and then just gotta like, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know, basically. And if they don't fuck with you, they can really stop your game type shit. Like they can really like, you know, fuck with your money because some people are just haters, you know.
Yes,
you know? I don't want to just go to that topic, but I'm just like, you know.
No,
like,
yeah, but like you said, so going back to the being a people person, like. For that, like, honestly, like, back then, like, yeah, like, I did put a lot of energy on that, and obviously, like, these past couple times when, obviously, that I was, like, working and I went back, I did get lazy and I got spoiled, because, like, I had more energy at those, like, those times.
Yeah, definitely.
But now it's like, oh, no. Like, you do have to be a people's person, because I've noticed, too, like, when me and, like, Jessica, like, we started dancing when we started dancing there at Palms, like, we were noticed that, like, certain girls, like, they'll go to a certain section, and, like, I guess they wouldn't throw money. But then me and her would, since we're late,
like late, huh?
And we're like, fuck it, let's just go talk to him. Like, who cares? Let's go talk to them. And we'll go, we're vibing, boom, money. So I'm like, yeah, like, you do gotta be a people's person. You really do gotta, like...
I feel like you just have to have good energy overall, because, like, you know, like, obviously every girl probably mostly I'm gonna say mostly because I don't want to speak for everybody, but like are fake, you know, to guys, like, oh yeah, wooty wham, like da da da, and then you know, like, guys can tell when girls are like super fake, you know. But like if you're just like yourself and you just vibe and you're just like, you know, like friendly, like, you know, nice, you know, like, I think guys like that more than you just being like,
okay, then
give me money, you know, like, yeah, give me money, but like be nice about it, you know. Like, can you give me some money?
Hey, you do, and they do give it to you.
Huh, I don't even gotta be doing nothing, huh?
Yeah,
I'm like right there.
Okay, well, I guess Edgar came back from his little, you know, break. And he's like, oh, we're going to play a game.
Okay,
so we're going to play...
Please not truth or dare.
No, it's not. It's called, what is it? It's a speed round game. So I'm going to, like... I'm basically going to, like, give you, like, I guess, like, words. And then you have to answer whatever comes to your mind first. Like, for example, like, right now, this was...
Hey, you know what?
Huh?
This is fun.
Like, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay, you're gonna just say it and I have to say something?
Yeah, that's like. Okay, for example, like, oh, hot.
Dog.
No, like, this is what
I'm high. Like, I'm high as fuck.
Okay, I'll give you the word hot. So you gotta think about something. Okay, what's hot? And then the next one.
I'm sorry, I can't.
The next one's
hot
cold.
dog. Cold.
Right? I don't know. Forget. What is this? Okay, whatever comes to mind then.
Okay. Whatever comes to mind or what?
Yeah.
You gotta ask her hot or cold.
Whatever. You know
like if the topic is hot or cold?
No, like what do you prefer more, hot or cold? That's the question.
Oh, why were you thinking like you gotta like make something? Like, I think that was more fun. I think that's more fun. Okay, hot or cold?
I don't get it.
Honestly, I don't even get it no more either.
What I prefer, the cold weather or the hot weather?
Yeah. Okay, hot or cold? What do you? You gotta do it fast. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hot or cold?
Cold.
Wait, I gotta be fast. Do you like the rain? This is a whack ass question.
Yes.
Favorite sex position?
Doggy. Hot dog, get it?
Indica or sativa?
Indica.
Day or night, and why?
Night. I'm a night owl. Night person.
Guys with facial hair or no facial hair?
Facial hair.
That's it. Like, wait, what? I think it was just this first one was a hot or cold. Like, I think that kind of threw me off.
Ask her that then. Whatever you want to ask her on that.
Honestly, I don't even know anymore.
Like what you were talking about.
No, like, I thought that, okay, you just
you
say a topic and whatever the hell fucking comes to mind.
Yeah, you could ask her that. You said it was more funny, right?
Okay, hot.
Dog.
She said dog. Okay.
I mean, you were saying fast, but if you want me to think about it, I'm going to be like hot, like sex. I mean, I don't know.
Oh my god. No, but that kind of like, that threw you out. I was like, oh, okay, just like, I guess, I give you a word and then whatever the fuck reminds you of that word, I guess. That's how I took it.
I mean, that's when you said that, I was like, automatic.
That's what I thought.
You know what's funny? I hate hot dogs.
You hate hot dogs?
I hate hot dogs.
Why?
I don't like them. I don't like them.
Did you choke on it?
I mean, I'll choke on it, but I don't like hot dogs.
Oh my god, okay. Are you like a gagger or... like, do you gag?
Or like, do I fucking take it all in?
Yeah.
I mean, both. It depends what you like.
Like, I was gonna ask him a question because he's a guy, so it's like...
What do you like? A gagger?
Like, does that matter? Like, does that matter to you? Like... Like, I wonder if for a guy, like, if that matters. Like, I feel like if a girl, like, just takes it in, I feel like a guy's more like, oh, wow, like,
honestly, I think
talented.
No. I think guys, it just depends on the guys. Because, like, you know? Depends on the guy. Some guys like it, some guys don't.
Are you done masturbating so you can come talk to me?
Damn. Okay.
Wait, can we pause this?
We already paused it. You want me to pause it again? Alright. You want to go take a shit? You want to go take a shit?
I already took a shit earlier. I'm right here with Edgar the badass. Oh, this doesn't turn. And Ivette Corvette.
Like, just like...
So they went on live right now, so...
Do you guys have any questions for us? We're right here on the podcast. Big Chillin' Podcast.
Big Chillin' Podcast.
What it do?
Make sure you guys subscribe.
Follow.
And follow that shit. You want to charge your phone?
What?
Let this shit die. No.
Hey.
Let it ride.
Hey,
let it ride.
My phone died.
If it died, it died.
Wait, hold on. If your girl tells you that your phone died, what are you thinking?
Oh, what's the first
That's
thing?
a good question, huh?
Answer it.
Like if she already told me that it died and then she's texting me or she's saying it's about to die.
If she don't even tell you my phone low battery and it just dies, and then like
later another day.
Let's say for example you're trying to contact your girl right now.
Mm-hmm.
It is 12:30.
Mm-hmm.
And you're calling your girl. It's 12:30 a.m.
Yeah.
And her phone goes straight to voicemail.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Shit. Oh, and she never told me that her battery was low.
Yes. She never told you. And her phone's going straight to voicemail. You're calling right now, 12:30. And she usually has her phone on all the time. Mm-hmm. You're calling her and she answers you every single time. Your phone goes straight to voicemail. What are you doing?
I'll be worried about it.
Worried in what way?
Okay, so that'll be the first. Okay. That'll be the first thing. Okay,
it just comes to the conclusion that where am I in the relationship with this female? Like, do I trust her or not to think about those things?
Okay, wait. No. It's not about the relationship or not. Where you trust me, look. It's not about whether you trust the girl or not.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts at that moment as a man? You know,
right,
like
right.
as a man, it's not about whether you trust her, how long you've been with her, none of that.
She's sleeping. No.
High five!
No, and I'm gonna tell you why I said that shit.
She's sleeping. I'm sleeping.
Wait. I'm gonna say why. I'm gonna say why I said that shit. Because I would never be with a female that I do not trust. You know what I mean?
Period.
Yes, but
so I'm gonna be with somebody that I am gonna trust, and same thing goes for me. If I don't pick up, I'm not out here cheating. I'm probably working.
You see how he did that? How he switched it from like, I trust her, so she better trust me.
No. Yeah, it's a right.
No.
Yes, because it's like I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be with somebody that's not faithful, and personally, me myself, I'm not faithful. I wouldn't want the other person to do something that I would, let's say, I wouldn't do something that I wouldn't want the other person to do.
No, yeah, I get what you're saying.
So I wouldn't put myself in a situation to be with somebody that I do not trust and be worried about. You know what I mean? Because myself, I have like a busy life already. So if I'm going to be, let's say, worrying about this person, that means that I do not trust this person. And that's not a good thing. If I'm going to be thinking those thoughts, like, is she cheating? Is she with somebody else? Did she just ignore my phone call because, you know what I'm talking about? You never know. She could be talking to her mom. She could be having coffee with her mom. I call
at 12:30 a.m.
You never know.
You should have coffee with
you
her
never know.
mom.
No, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because as I said, I've dated females before where they see their mom when they get home, you know, and they're just talking to their mom.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh,
like
yeah.
That's what
Like
I'm
en la noche.
Yeah.
Acabando la noche.
Exactly. So it's
bedtime, drinking a coffee. At bedtime, girl, you don't be tweaked out.
They be doing that shit con el pinche pan.
Con el pan dulce, huh?
You know what I mean? So it's like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't too much apply to me because remember what I was talking about earlier about I don't take shit from like if I see that it does not work, I just move on. So I wouldn't put myself in a situation or in a relationship with somebody that I think that is like doing shit behind my back. You know what I'm saying? If I don't trust that person, why am I with that person?
He's being not completely honest, guys.
No, it's true.
As a man, okay, guys, who's on here? Wait, I have any guys on here? Please answer this question. If your girl is not answering you at 12:30 a.m. and you're calling her phone and it goes straight to voicemail, what are you doing? What are your first thoughts? What are you thinking? If you guys are not fucking responding, like, you guys are whack.
Her phone is dead.
Seriously, we're trying to get some live, like, comments.
Her phone is dead because it goes back to what I was telling you.
You're on my life too.
If you're calling her and she does not...
multiple people.
For real.
If you're calling her... and she does not pick up at 12:30, go straight to voicemail. Okay. As a man, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna put it this way.
You're just being nice.
No,
he sounds like he's being nice, huh?
No.
I get what you're. Like,
no, I get.
I wouldn't be with. Okay.
I guess it's just like the toxica vibe.
Exactly. Yeah.
I love toxicos.
Yeah. Okay. I'll put it like this. Okay. In other words.
That's too low.
I'm gonna put it like this in another perspective. You know, if I'm with...
What he say?
Okay, one of our viewers commented.
Okay. What do you say?
Say his name and everything.
It has or what?
Headband PZ said, my girl wouldn't... What? My girl wouldn't be with me... at 12:30 a.m. to fuck. That's not what I asked. It doesn't make sense. I asked if she's not... Wait, what? I'm confused.
My girl wouldn't be... without me. Basically, I'm saying like that would never happen. Like that's how I'm taking it. Headband, PZ, like my girl wouldn't be
without me
at 12:30 a.m.
She wouldn't be.
Well, that means that they live together,
right? So I think that's what he meant,
right? Because if she lives by herself
or
with her family,
David, something. I'm already knowing what she's doing, and I'm going to sleep. All them doors are locked. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's a person
all
that...
doors are locked. Like, who's his or hers?
No, hers. Like, she's probably sleeping. Is
that toxic outside?
Yeah. I'll put it like this. Look, I'll put it like this. If you are with somebody that is toxic, then for you to have those thoughts is normal. You know what I mean? Like, oh, my bitch is cheating. I'm talking like a real nigga right now. Oh, my bitch is cheating.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I want a real nigga.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I like, real nigga.
That's what I'm saying, though. Personally, I don't tolerate that shit. So if I'm with somebody, a cute
that
girl.
you wouldn't even
we have another comment.
What are they saying?
Someone said, dead phone or not, if she loyal, shit wouldn't go
sideways.
And if it does shit, I move one.
Exactly.
Everybody's like,
exactly.
You got my dog.
Yeah. No, exactly. Why would I go out with a female that I do not trust?
But
that's
how
the thing.
would you know?
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even bother that.
But how would you know if she's that way or not?
Because I'm not gonna ask her out until I really know how she is.
For you. Okay, when is
Put
that?
it like this. Put it like this.
Okay.
I gotta date Put it like this. I gotta date a girl for a couple of months to get to know her, to get to see what she's doing while we hang out. Is she on her phone when me and her? If I take her to the beach, is she worried about? Oh, I gotta be on IG. I gotta text back somebody. I gotta see that shit.
What about that girl feels that way about you?
Personally,
because
when I
go
on dates,
a lot of followers,
when I go on dates, or when I'm like with somebody, I do not be on my phone. I leave that shit. If anything, I suggest, hey, let's take a walk at the beach. You want to leave your phones here? And we go and enjoy our time together. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about, oh, somebody might text me, you know? So I gotta date that person for a couple of months. That's what dating is. When I see that girl fucking up, let's say if I take a girl out to eat, right? And I'm literally like, I got her flowers that day. I took her out to eat and she's literally on her phone the whole night. This girl's not for me.
I feel like that will bug you.
Yeah.
Let's see what they say.
I feel like the other way around, I don't like that either. I don't like, because I'm not on my phone. When I go on dates, I'm not on my phone.
Yeah.
I haven't been on a date in a long time, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, but you know what I mean, right? Like I wouldn't even find the reason why you're not understanding me is because I wouldn't find myself in that situation. I wouldn't.
I do understand.
You know
That's what I said earlier. I said,
yeah,
I do understand your situation because you wouldn't even be at the situation in the first place.
So that's why it doesn't apply to me. So when you tell me if I call my girl at 12:30 and it goes to straight voicemail.
Honestly, I thought my followers had my back. You know, I thought they would be like, "Oh yeah, fuck that, she's fucking hoeing it, this and that."
Okay,
or something.
Toxic.
Okay, let's ask. What about? Okay, what must you? Well,
okay, go.
Okay,
she's asking the followers.
Let's see. Okay, it could be like man or like female. Like if your significant other is liking other girls' pics
or guys' pics,
that's right. Like, is it considered cheating? It's for both sexes, so. It has to be a lot of fucking comments.
I mean, how would you feel if your man, like you know, like, how would you feel if your man is liking other pics and you look a certain way and you do a certain thing and he's liking other girls and that same, like, you know, like,
no.
people or like.
Answer that question that you just asked.
How would you feel?
Me cheating? Like,
no,
liking
just
pics?
like, how would you feel in general about it? Not just cheating wise, like, oh, is he cheating? Obviously, we know that it's not technically cheating, right? Liking and whatever, because you could be guilty of it, right?
Okay, put it like,
I think it's just
but would you get upset about it?
Could I interrupt you for a bit for that one?
Okay.
I would say if you're in a relationship, for you to be liking other girls' pictures is disrespectful.
Right.
So, let's say if I'm single, I'm liking every bitch's picture. But if I'm with a person, I'm going to respect that person to not even like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's asking the question, but I'm saying, how would you feel if your man is liking all these other girls' pictures with fat ass and all that shit? Like, how would you feel?
Okay, like in the scenario that I'm in, I'm with a relationship,
like,
relationship.
Yeah, how would you feel?
Then I feel like I think it is kind of like a slap in the face.
Yeah, exactly. So you're asking them, you know, like how would they feel?
And not only that, it's cheating? Like it is gonna make me question it. It is gonna make me question
their loyalty, right?
It is because like okay, yeah, you're liking this person's pictures on social media,
It's just, the principle of things.
That's already gonna make me question, like, oh, if he's liking pictures of these different girls, his eyes are obviously wandering somewhere else. I'm like, then are you low-key doing shit behind my back at this point?
Yeah, exactly. You know, so it's like you're answering your own question.
But I get it. Yeah, like if you're single, oh no, but I want to see what people.
How about
say.
Yourself?
Oh yeah,
me? What I wanted to
oh
see.
yeah, you already know I'm a toxica.
No, but what do you what the question that she said?
Like, do I think it's cheating? Like I just said, technically, like I can say. Even if it's a celebrity type, let's say, you know, it's a guy, like I'm a girl, you know, I like a celebrity, like, oh damn, he looks good, whatnot. A guy could be like, oh, this and that, or me, I could be like, oh, so only celebrity. You're proving to me you're not liking girls, but you're still liking celebrity, and I could be like, oh no, you know, because in that sense, like in general, I feel like it still bothers me because
even though they can never have them.
And then we have another comment.
It's because I'm a toxica, guys.
Yeah.
All the way.
Another comment.
I just feel like, in general, like, I feel like if you're with me, you should not have, like, your attention, your eyes, or anything on no one or nobody else. It's only me.
That is true. Does that just apply to just, like, the way that you think that you are, that you believe that you are? Or in general? Because I was going to ask, too. Do you think... I feel like if you're with somebody and you're giving that attention to somebody else, like in the DMs, let's say somebody tells you, hey, and you reply back, hey, I feel like that's already kind of, I don't even want to say cheating.
You're initiating it.
Yes, I mean, you're giving them that
in
that
a sense,
attention.
yes, but if you get paid for it,
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about paid. I'm talking about like a guy just texting you, hey, and you're in a relationship and you reply back, giving that person attention. I feel like that's disrespectful.
Yeah, no, all the way.
You know what I mean?
Way, yeah.
Like, even just, like, laughing with that person, unless that person is your friend. Because, like, Instagram right now, social media, it's, I don't even want to say weird.
Well, someone made a comment saying social media is toxic for relationships.
I don't think it is. I disagree with that one.
I think it is.
Okay.
I agree.
What's your opinion on that? Why do you feel like it is? I'm going to just say
your
I think because it just opens doors. Because everything is on there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can take something a certain way, like, lightly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I could take something strongly, you know? Because of my past, I could be like, oh, no, I don't like this, right? And it's bothering me. But it's going to make us fight over something that's not even fucking real type shit. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, you know? Yeah. Like, where I try to agree. Like, social media is toxic. Like, it's going to make you think other shit and believe other shit when it's not fucking real.
Yeah, for me, I would say it's like, it just goes back. If you both respect each other and you know what you both want, there's no need for you guys to trip over social media. You know what I mean? Like, because if you go on a trip with that person, you're going to take selfies with them, you're going to go and record, like, the beach that you guys went to. It's nothing bad, you know?
Or what about those vacations where you just post the hand?
The hand? Okay, that means that it's, you're talking about the girl posting the guy's hand? Or it goes both ways. No, like it's actually a
but
it goes both ways.
Yeah, because like I could post a girl, let's say, if I'm with somebody, like let's say she's walking out,
no face, no case.
Yeah, like I'll be holding her face, recording her butt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I would say you're keeping your life private. That's it. But you're still showing that you have somebody. But as I said, it's still like you don't want like.
No, I feel like you're just no.
Okay, I have a question for you. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's say there's this bomb ass girl from Instagram, like she hits you up to the DM, and then obviously you're gonna look at her page, and then all you see is that she's out, like being flown out, like she's all that, like, but you just see it's her. What's gonna be the first thing that's gonna come to your head?
I cannot afford her. I'm gonna be honest.
That's a good answer. Good question. Good answer. Hey.
You know what I'm saying? And that
she's kidding.
Edgar Badass and Ivette Corvette. Good fucking question. Good answer. That was honestly, I believe that was a fucking legit fucking straight up answer.
Yeah, like like at the same time, me saying that is like me not wanting to. Like I don't want to spend money.
Oh, there's
on
big
that
comments right now.
Let me see what's going
on.
But
you want?
Yeah, like I don't want to front. I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, I'm gonna fly you out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get you this, because I'm not.
That's real right there, like, and that's fucking real right there. That's why I said.
Put it like this. If you cannot afford her, leave her alone. easy as
Stay
that.
in your price lane.
Yeah. No, it's not even about that neither.
It
because
is about
I
that.
believe that if I had money, and I would, let's say, as I said, it's a hustle. I don't judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like girls, I know they get flight out, they get a Birkin bag, they get a fucking like a ring, a necklace, a bracelet. You know, I understand. Like those big ballers be giving girls these things, but personally, myself, if I was wealthy, in a way, not a millionaire, but just wealthy.
Yeah, just like
I don't feel like I would waste 100K on a necklace for her. I don't feel like I would spend 20 bands on a Birkin bag because I know it's not like, let's say, just for that person's attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like as I said, I don't
because a lot of these girls nowadays they just care about the material.
Yeah, I'm not knocking out the hustle.
No, yeah.
But if a girl is just talking to me because I'm
offering her
like money.
Basically, you're not a trick.
Yeah, exactly. I don't believe in that shit.
He don't trick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so even though if
you a trick, I like to shop. We a perfect match.
Yeah, because it's like it's not genuine, you know. It's not genuine because I'm
okay,
like
I'm joking.
Like, let's say if I let's say you are like that, you know what I mean, and I'm paying for your attention, you know, that time, and I'm like right here chilling with you, and that time that I don't have it, you're gonna go. It's not gonna feel good, you know what I'm saying? Like, and at the same time, it doesn't feel like genuine to be with the person.
You want to read these comments?
Go.
One comment was like, as long as a girl isn't posting thirst traps and asking for attention, she can post my hand all she wants. And then someone else is like, it's disrespectful seeing your man's name under a girl's pic.
It is.
Obviously, eyes are gonna be wandering, but to like
it or comment
and put it out there is a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Respect and loyalty is rare, but can go a long way. Okay, that's another thing. Like for you too, Dr. Mian. Like, yeah. Do you feel like the relationships now are just more like now it's just more situationships? Like it's no longer a 2-party. Now it's like 3 parties, 4 parties.
Yeah, no,
like,
it goes back to what we were talking about earlier. You just have to have that mindset of being with that person and just being with that person. Without like,
but I feel like what she's trying to say is like
the generation aren't the same anymore.
Yeah, the generation and like the relationships basically like not a lot of people believe in that loyalty shit anymore. Yeah, you know.
I mean, look, I'm gonna be a little bit contradictive on this one because you did say something earlier that I do agree on, but not really. That's why I say it's contradictive, which is. The reason why is because of social media. You know what I mean? Like, it's that it opens door to meeting somebody. That's why I believe of going outside and talking to somebody. No, and talking to a girl. You know what I mean?
Someone's like, it's all about who can fuck over who first, which is sad.
Yeah, it is. That is fucking true.
No, yeah. It goes back to her saying that situationship shit.
Yeah.
Yes, people like, using each other.
Yeah, because like, I feel like relationships now,
like, no more.
Yeah, like I feel like now it's not even like a.
What can I get out of you?
It's not like a guy and a girl. Like okay, not anymore. Like now it's like now it's when it's like a situationship. It's only like y'all only dating, but yet y'all sort of just fucking around. Like you're doing couple shit, but you're not really a fucking couple. But then you have all these sneaky links, and then you have like okay, like
that's what I said like earlier when I was saying earlier about that shit. Like, if I'm like get to know a girl and I see something that I don't like, which is that if I see that she's not giving me the attention and she's not let's say that she's acting weird, like not replying back at a certain time or not answering, sending me to a voicemail, you know what I mean? What happened? I feel like I'm not gonna like, let's say, bother with that person. I'm just gonna like be like, oh, she's not for me.
And if they bother with you, they really fuck with you.
That is true, but
for who you are.
But I'm gonna pause it real quick.
Oh, okay. That's fucking. They really fuck with you. If you toxic and you the way you are, and somebody still fuck with you, that means they really love you. Cause
everybody should comment their red flags.
It says being too clingy too fast.
No,
what the fuck? That's not a red flag for me.
That's a red flag.
You better be clinging on me. If not, who's your attention going to?
Exactly.
The fuck?
And no, going back to that, him saying that, like, oh, like being clingy too fast. then that kind of, for me, that makes me wonder, okay, what are your intentions then?
Yeah.
Arguing during the talking
stage. At this point.
That's a good one.
If you're arguing during the talking stage, like, what are you doing wrong for that person to come at you like that?
Put it like this. Look, that is true. Put it like this. What you were saying earlier. If you love somebody, you're not going to give up on them, right? Type shit. Okay. In my opinion, as I said, we got to respect everybody's opinion. In my opinion, if I'm not happy in a relationship, I don't care how much I love this person, I'm out of there. You know what I mean? Not in a way that, oh, I'm a dip type shit. Just like, let's talk. This is not working. We fight all the time. We argue all the time. We're stressed all the time.
It's not working out.
It's not working out. I love you so much. You love me so much. But I think the best thing for the both of us is to split. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's the correct and responsible thing to do, rather than staying 5 years, 10 years in a toxic ass relationship.
You hear the rain?
Yes, it looks.
Damn, I'm wearing a fucking dress.
I want it to rain on me.
Oh shit. Okay. But yeah, what do you guys think about that? Do you feel like it's fucked up for people to split up if they're not happy, or do you guys go for the whole shit of, if you love each other, stick through it. It doesn't matter if we fucking fight all the time, we argue, we're always mad at each other, we fucking throw fucking plates at each other. Okay. Like, what do you think? Because for me, that's fucking toxic as fuck.
Honestly, I have two sides of view, like two points of view, because like back in the days, you know, like our ancestors type, you know, like they used to get out.
Yes, but they didn't used to fucking fight like how we do now. Agree?
I mean, yeah, because now
there's so many
girls hate guys. Because you know why? What happened? You know what happened? Women started fighting back. That's what happened. And men don't like that because men want to beat on women. I hate women beaters.
Oh, that's like, that's out of that's a whole different shit. Yeah.
But back then, that's what it was.
Like, I do agree with that. I do agree
and
on
it's
that
like
shit.
the ladies, the señoras, they wouldn't fight back. And now, girls, young girls, whatever the fuck, they fight back. They hit back. They hit. And then it's like, you know how like earlier you were saying about Blueface. We were saying about Blueface and his baby mamas and shit. Like, you know, like, that's toxic. They fight each other and this and that.
And they hit each other, yeah.
They hit each other, you know? Mm-hmm. But that's become the new norm. Why? And it's like, guys don't like it because they're like, fuck that, she better fucking listen to me. But it's like...
How about this perspective? How about the man respects the girl and the girl respects the guy? The guy doesn't put hands on the female, and the female just respects the guy as well. How about that? That's what I'm looking for.
That's like called perfect, and perfect doesn't exist.
It's not perfect. It's not perfect because I'm gonna argue. I'm gonna argue with my girl about like, babe, you ate the last slice of pizza, type shit. That's cool. You know, you're gonna argue.
That's kind of normal.
It's normal. Yeah. Why? Like, I'm talking about like the whole toxic, the whole we gotta fight for this. Like, I hate. I'm sorry to say this shit. I don't like using this word. But I hate when females say, it's because it makes that relationship interesting. No, it fucking doesn't. It just fucking stresses me out.
Yeah,
Why the fuck am I gonna come home to you, dealing with all this bullshit outside, just to deal with my girl's bullshit? Like, I want her to.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to come home, and this is not being like machista or anything, but I would like for her to have, like, let's say, the food ready, and when the food is ready, I wash the dishes for, you know, because she did the food. I'm going to wash the dishes. We're going to sit down. We're going to watch a movie. We're going to talk with each other. The phones are away because we're spending time with each other. There shouldn't be nobody else texting us at 11.
But in a way, that's kind of machista.
What do you think about that? Because
I feel like, well...
I'm just saying in a way.
How?
I'm not saying all the way. I'm just saying in a way... Explain. Like, I agree with that theory because why? Because that's healthy. That's you know, that's like a sort of healthy relationship, right?
Yeah.
But in a way, I'm saying machista is because like you're saying, oh, I just want her to be, have my food ready.
And what did I say after? What did I say after? That I would what?
Wash the dishes. You know, it's like a both parties, right?
How's that machista?
But. Because why does the woman have
to?
What if she's coming home from work?
Okay. Thank you for asking.
Because I'm a go-getter. I work.
Thank you for asking me that. Now let's switch. Now I do the food and you clean the dishes.
How about princess treatment? You do everything.
I don't know. No, I get where both of you guys are coming from. Like, obviously with me, it's like, I do, like, I've always been the dominant one, and I want to be submissive for once. Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to be submissive to a fucking dickhead. Like, no, like, you got to be a real ass, like, man. Okay, fuck it, like, yes, I'll make my own money, and this and that. You make our own money. Like, we'll both make our money.
They said, either shit ain't right if a man put in their hands.
Okay, what do you think about this? Do you feel like if you find yourself in a relationship where everything seems perfect, okay, would you say, fuck, this is weird for me, and leave? Or would you be like, happy, finally? And this is where the whole, if she's toxic or not. Because if she is, she's going to say, like, if she's toxic, she's going to be like, no, I want to fight every now and then.
No, honestly, it's kind of like, yeah, you would want, like me, I'm saying because I'm toxic, you know? I don't give a fuck, I'm saying toxic. But, like...
You like to fight?
Not that I like to fight, it's just like...
I think it's an Aquarius thing, because Jessica will tell me some similar things.
Yeah.
My phone just died.
Because let me tell you this, look. And as I said, nothing against you or nothing, I respect your opinion and shit. But if I was with a female that thought like that, I would bounce. Like...
No, and I'm not saying, okay, let me just finish my whole thought. Mm-hmm. Like, what I meant by that is, like, I've wanted that my whole, like, you know, like, relationship, but since I've been in a relationship with a guy, a man, you know, like, mm-hmm. I've never wanted to be a toxic girl, you know? Each relationship that I've been in have pushed me to be this way, because it's, like, sort of, like, PTSD, like trauma, you mm-hmm. know? It's like certain things you say or do, even, let's say, like, for example, let's say you're not the guy that caused this to me, mm-hmm. right? But maybe something you do triggers me to that point. Mm-hmm. So then I automatically boom, you know? Mm-hmm. But it's like, yes, I would want that. And
which comes to this next thing that I'm about to say. I feel like if you, and I use this a lot, because let's say I go through shit with an ex-girl, right? And she did some certain shit. I'm not going to bring that bullshit to our relationship. Why make you suffer? Why compare you? Why say, oh, you just did something that this girl used to do, so now I'm fucking mad at you? No. You know what I mean? So, it just has to do with the whole... Be respectful to your relationship. Don't even bring negative shit from the other relationship that affected you earlier, you know? And it comes back to the same thing that I've been like saying for a while. If you want to be happy with a new person, you gotta like start fresh, you know? You gotta start fresh, and you don't have to, let's say, think about your past. But don't be an asshole because your partner was an asshole, because that's how a lot of fucking origin stories start, where I'm an asshole to you, and then you're an asshole to your next boyfriend, and that boyfriend is an asshole to her.
I do get what you're saying, you know? But what I want to add in is saying, like, for example, sometimes it could be like, yes, you know, like, you don't want to be that person, mm-hmm. but sometimes it's not, like, that easy to control, right? I mean, because of the things you've been through, right?
Yeah.
So,
especially if it's trauma.
You have to be with someone that also understands what you've been through, and not do the repeat, and mm-hmm. not trigger, and if you have those trigger mm-hmm. moments, like, literally, like, if you have those trigger moments where you're just spazzing out and just acting crazy, but they understand you, mm-hmm. and they're not judging you, like, that's the type of person you want to be with. Not someone that just, like, automatically, like, you know what, boom, red flag, I gotta go. Mm-hmm. No, because you know what, somebody that really, truly wants to be with you, and someone that really loves you, is gonna understand the things that you've been through and want to push you forward and be here for you. Mm-hmm. Because you know why? Sometimes we don't have those type of people in our lives.
Mm-hmm. That is
true. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be people that abandon you all your life. But that one person just sticks by you and understands everything.
You know, I feel like a person like
you're not wrong. You know, it's not. I'm not saying you're wrong at all.
No. Because it's in a way we're both correct, because she's understanding something that it's like very deep. You know, saying everybody always gives up on me. and I finally find a person that does it.
Yeah. And you gotta think about it, and then that person, like for me, it's like that person sees potential in you, and they want when they don't give up on you, the way I see is like they want you for you inside. I feel like the other ones that are all red flag, like those obviously those are okay, like their intent it's different. It's different. Like I feel like I get what you're saying, and I get what she's saying, and I get what her. I feel like it's a more of a deeper that's like a deeper type of connection, and I feel with that what you said, I feel like that's when you know when you start dating, you're trying to figure someone out, like, oh, if you're not healed, then you shouldn't be dating. Exactly. You know? That's how I see. I get it. So I get both sides.
But I also understand you too, because like for you know how you've been saying about like, oh, it's automatic red flag amount, because don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about all the way there.
No, like, and I'm not talking about like I'm not talking about like as I said, like those terms, toxic, red flags, I don't use them in my life. You know, so let's say if I'm with somebody, I don't be like, oh, red flag, I'm out. I don't do that. Just let's say I'm going out with a girl, right? And I like her and she's cool. Put it like this. And all of a sudden she's in her purse, you know, and she shows me her gun. I'm like, oh shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, and it's not even has to do with like the whole red flag thing. Just like, yeah, I'm not in that.
No, and I do get what you're saying. You know? It's not about red flags. Like, let's forget the red flags, all that shit. Yeah. I do understand where your perspective is coming from. Like, because, like I said, I agree with you 1,000%. I told you earlier off camera that I said, anybody doesn't do what I say, I'm out. Right? Exactly. You don't do what I say, I'm out. Yeah. Because, like, that's just me.
And you're not doing nothing bad because you're just like not wasting that person's time.
Not wasting your time or my time. Yeah. I know what I want. If you don't know what you want, then you don't. You're
like not for example, what she's saying, like my like I said, I do not want a perfect relationship. I'm just not gonna fight with somebody over dumb little shit. I'm not. But if I find myself, let's say, dating you, and you like to fight about like little shit, I'm gonna do both of us a favor. I'm gonna be like, you know what, this person is not for me. I'm gonna move. I'm not giving up on you or anything. I don't feel like that I'm gonna be in a relationship happy fighting all the time. No, so let me move out the way so somebody that understands you could actually be with you and you're gonna be happy. And let's say me, I move and this girl never fights. She understands that I'm at work. We FaceTime, we talk, we hardly fight. This person's for me. But then we just did each other a favor. I found my person, you found your person.
No, I totally completely agree with that. I completely agree with that.
And if somebody somebody wants to deal with shit with that person because like they actually do love him, that's so beautiful. I like that shit, you know?
And do you feel like that's just like, how could it, like, I'm not gonna say it's like a love at first sight, but the way, like, I'm not gonna say like I felt it because I honestly never felt it, but like in situations like that, like I feel like you just get this feeling inside you, just like, oh, this is my one. Yeah. And then they have traumatizing, and that's when you know they're like, you know what, I don't care, like I'm gonna be there for them or this and that.
What if they start hitting you?
Oh no.
That's what I'm saying.
If they start hitting you, get out.
No, but
girl.
I know which.
I just put you like on.
Yeah, you know what? Nah.
Yeah. Honestly,
me, I can't speak on that because I've never went through that because
I
would leave.
I could speak on that. I've been through that.
That's what I.
If someone would do that to me.
That's why I asked
you. Know what? No, but it's not easy to leave because I'm speaking from experience. You know, like I'm speaking from someone. And
sorry. Why do girls stay in a relationship with a guy that keeps constantly hitting them?
I feel like they stay because like a lot of the times that guy makes them feel like you're crazy, you know? Like you're crazy, you're the problem. But girl, you're not the problem. He's the problem. But you know, like it's like it goes back to narcissism. That man wants to control this girl. That man that beats on this girl wants to control her, you know? So, like, let's say, for example, he's in a relationship with one girl. He beats on her, right? Then he goes to another girl and he doesn't beat her because he's like, oh, like, I'm not with her because this and that, makes up all this little shit, and you're happy and whatnot, and this girl's, like, pissed about it or whatnot because it's like, yeah, you're gonna be pissed about somebody doing what you wanted with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
It's a simple fact. In general, just speaking, right?
Yes.
But then that guy, he's never gonna change. You know, and like how you said also about like, hey, I'm gonna do myself a favor and do you a favor and just move, boom, boom, boom. Like, if everyone could do that, it would save so much time and energy.
That's how I see life.
And lives too in general. Because there's some people that they fucking kill their fucking girl. That's fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, period.
Like,
save lives because some niggas don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's how I have like my perspective.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I can't really speak.
I know I can't even. I don't even want to speak on the topic because it's a really hot topic.
Yeah,
but
like don't get me wrong. I've seen, and I've been in a situation where I'm with a girl, and goes back to what I said. She's not for me, because let's say she likes to argue a lot, and I don't want to argue. You know, I avoid confrontation like with my partner. Of course, if we have issues, we're gonna talk about it. Of course. But just for me to come home and then she starts like
nagging.
Where the fuck were you? It's late. There was traffic. Don't
you think I need more than 2 minutes?
You know what I mean, right? You know what I mean? Like, there was traffic. Gina. There was an accident, probably. You know?
Yeah.
I was driving safe. I was driving good.
Don't you think I need more than 2 minutes?
Yeah, I'm like 5 minutes late. You know what I'm saying? So it's like little shit like that. It's like, oh nah, like I don't want to deal with that shit. Like, just, you know what I mean? Like, like let's say I want to come home, and like for the female to be like, oh hi, how are you? Like, receive me good. You know?
Do you feel like that's trauma or that's insecurities? Like, what do you like?
Like personally,
like that? I feel like
that's a good question because it could be both. Or it could like, be one or the other.
What do you mean, like for what we were talking about right now, like the female?
Yeah, like for her acting like that.
Okay,
she's
Polly,
saying, what would you think?
Okay, Polly, that girl went through like, let's say, a really hard relationship. So okay, I like that shit. I like it. Okay, so let's address it. If the girl went with had a fucking horrible relationship where the guy would cheat on her, beat her, treat her like shit, and you walk in and treat her like a princess, I feel like it's your responsibility to guide her and show her what real loyalty is.
Yes.
But if she's constantly, let's say, because I'm not gonna lie to you, there is loyal men in the world. There is. I believe that. So if one of those men is showing her and not even cheating, not even thinking, doesn't even have Instagram, is literally just working and bringing her flowers, and she constantly, after he has shown her that he's loyal, she's constantly pushing buttons like,
he's done.
Yeah, he's gonna be done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I was telling you earlier about myself. If I don't like to fight in a relationship. So, in other words, like, if you were going through some shit with your ex, I'm not your ex. I'm me. I'm gonna treat you right. I'm not a cheater. I'm gonna respect you. I hope that you respect me. And let's live together. Let's have a family. And let's just be happy. You know what I mean? Yes, let's fight over what movie we're gonna watch. Babe, I don't want to watch a scary movie. Okay, fuck it. Let's watch Barbie. You know? Like, something
that
like
movie was whack, honestly.
No, but you know what I mean? Like like, you
we
know?
watched together, huh?
No, I didn't watch it.
No?
No.
Oh, no. I went to watch it.
Another homegirl there. She cheated on you.
She was supposed to go with me, huh? You were supposed to go with me, huh? Remember? I told you?
I think I did something.
I went with my other friend.
See,
yeah,
and
you're
going
right.
back,
but
and
he
going
just
back.
kept yawning and yawning to say goodbye, huh? You could have just said that, like, okay, we're ending our podcast.
Well, sleepy girls, so...
Okay.
Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. Baby G, thank you for coming out and, having a conversation with us. Yvette Corvette, she's gonna be with us every Friday,
every
as
Friday?
a co-host.
Girl, okay.
She'll be here.
I'll try every Friday.
Yeah. As I said, we're also gonna have a segment where she brings somebody and she has a conversation with somebody, and I'll be like in the back.
You know what I think is a good idea? I'm sorry for interrupting you. It's because, you're like on this podcast. I feel like you guys need to comment and ask questions to what you guys will want to hear or talk about, right?
Next, on the next episode.
Right? Like,
yeah. So comment down below.
If you want to hear something or...
that's true.
Yeah, like, it helps us
Instagram, TikTok.
Us. I'm over here, us.
Whatever.
In our Instagrams.
Alright, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Peace.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we get the attention. That's how we grab the attention. Oh, he must be different. Yeah, we different. We pimps. You know what I'm saying? Y'all human.